Hello guys, welcome back for Travel and Adventures vlog. Right now I'm with a special person who does lots of adventures in his life, who take risk in the life. So as you know, in my adventurous vlog, you have seen Mr. Snake Kiran adventure. He is rescuing the snakes, and Mr. Avinand, he do adventures with horse in Mangalore Horse Academy. Now we have a special person with us, and he's very busy guy. And right now today he's been traveling. I think today he's living. Right now I came to his hotel. I got a permission from him, I guess, because he was very busy. But still he told, as my channel is related to adventure travel, he want to give some message to the people who for future travelers, adventure travelers. So it's my pleasure to share an experience with him, because a person I can say is the first YouTuber I can say who have traveled Somalia and took a great risk in his life. So I like people who take risk. As you know, even I took lots of risk in my life. So I came here. Thank you for giving your time. Because within 3 hours he will be leaving Dubai and he's going back his country.
I'm going to Beirut in Lebanon, not India.
Not India. Okay.
No, I'm going to Lebanon. Yeah, I'll be there for 3-4 weeks. Although there's a curfew there right now, but I'll still go.
This is called as adventure. Okay, so today I want to get all the details about Somalia.
All right.
So how to travel, what all risk you have took in your life over there, and it's not easy to go there. It's a very risky place. It's one of the dangerous country in the world, we can say. And first YouTuber is sitting with me and sharing his experience. So let us ask all details about Somalia.
All right. So basically, I went to Somalia on 24th of December 2020, and I came back on 3rd of January 2021. So Somalia there are basically two parts of Somalia that we can say. One part is the original Somalia, Mogadishu, which is the capital of Somalia. The second part is Somaliland, which is very controversial. So Somaliland is a territory in Somalia, but the people from Somaliland, they consider Somaliland to be a different country. Somaliland has its own currency, own rules, own banknotes, own visa, all these things. But the United Nations and all the other countries, they consider Somaliland as a part of Somalia itself. Although it is a part of Somalia itself, but Somaliland is comparatively a little safer and more peaceful than Somalia, or say Mogadishu, the capital city. So Somaliland's capital is Hargeisa. I was in Mogadishu for the first 3 days, and then I went to Hargeisa for the next 7-8 days. So what most of the people do is they just go to Somaliland and say they've been to Somalia. No one goes to the real Somalia, which is Mogadishu.
That's true.
And so that is why I went to Mogadishu, that is the capital of Somalia, and to Hargeisa, that is the capital of Somaliland. I went to both of these places. So if you go to Hargeisa, you don't need any special security with you all the time, or a local guide, all these things with you. And it's comparatively easier to get the visa, although you need to have contacts in both the countries to get a visa. But if you are in Mogadishu, Somalia, then you cannot go out and walk by yourself. You need to be in a bulletproof car, armed with guards all the time, with a local guide and all these things. So it's very complicated in Mogadishu, or say in Somalia. So I contacted this. So basically I was here in Dubai before Christmas. I wanted to go to Lebanon, which I'm going today on 10th of January 2021. I was supposed to go on 23rd of December 2020 to Lebanon from Dubai. And then I met this guy from Andhra Pradesh, India, through a couch surfing meetup. And then he told me that he knows a girl who just went to Somalia, and I got really interested in that. So I started asking questions. So he started asking that girl, and then me and that girl, we got in contact. And then I asked her everything about Somalia, Somaliland, and how to go there, all these things, which I'll be sharing with you. So I got in touch with her, and then I got in touch with the contacts that she had in Somalia. I had some contacts of me as well there. So I somehow managed to get the visa and all these things. So basically, if you want to go to Somalia, Somalia doesn't want a lot of tourists or all these things, because it's not safe. So there's the safety of the tourist is at risk and all these things. So it's difficult to get a visa at the moment. I don't think you can officially apply for a tourist visa at any of their embassies or anything like that. So for me, a tour company called Visit Mogadishu, I got in touch.
Visit Mogadishu.
Visit Mogadishu.
Okay.
I will share their contact as well. I got in touch with them. They did everything for me. Although it is very expensive to go to Mogadishu, I'll discuss the part of Somaliland later, but first let's stick to Somalia or Mogadishu, the capital city. So it's kind of expensive because you need to have a bulletproof car, armed guards, a guide with you all the time. So it's expensive, and your safety has to be taken care of by your tour company or by your guide and all these things. So it's also like their responsibility. So they will prepare an invitation letter for you that you will be coming there for some tourism purposes, and that company has some really good contacts in the ministry there and with some big political leaders. So that is why they are able to get you the visa. So when I reached the airport, I had nothing, no invitation letter, nothing at all, and they said just tell them that you are coming with us. So I went to the immigration. They asked me for my passport and my visa. I said I don't have a visa. They said, why have you come here? I said, I'm a tourist. I will be with Visit Mogadishu. And they said, okay, show us your invitation letter. I said, I don't even have that. And then suddenly a guy comes in the immigration box, like he was a random guy, not working with the authority. He shows them my invitation and they were like, oh, okay, here's your visa, you go. So then I got out of the airport. They took me to the bulletproof car, and then I was in that car. We went to the hotel, had lunch and all these things. I will be posting videos from Somalia very soon, so you can see all the stuff on my channel.
And this is an exclusive, I can say, because
Yeah.
he's sharing all the experience behind the scene and all the information. Thank you for that. And I wanted to know, in Mogadishu, you had been to one dangerous tribe, right?
That was in Ethiopia.
Ethiopia, okay.
Last year.
Last
yeah.
year, okay.
Last year, yeah.
And over there in Mogadishu, you had been to?
Mogadishu, I didn't go to like very isolated places, mostly the touristic places, the malls, the roads, the streets, the old city, the fish market, the port, the beach, all these things. But as my guide told me, no foreign tourist, like they have had more than 300 clients in the past, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 years. They said no foreign tourist has ever walked like I did in the streets, like in the old city, and I didn't care at all. So they said no one does that. But I told them that I have to do it. I have to make videos.
They allowed you to take the cameras?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was recording all the time, and they also allowed me to walk in the streets, in a public street. So it was kind of fun. There are military checkpoints everywhere. You'll see guards with guns everywhere. They'll stop you from recording like every 100 meters. But it's interesting. It makes it more worthy and more risky. So it adds up all the adventure. So I had like 3 days in Mogadishu. I went to all the main places, and the people are amazing in Somalia. The local people are really nice. It's just the terrorism groups, like there's a big terrorist militia called Al-Shabaab, which is ruining all this for the country. So any place can get bombed anytime. Like there are a lot of suicide bombers and all these things. So after 3 days, then I went to Hargeisa. In Hargeisa, you don't need security, so I contacted a hotel. They did my visa and all the paperwork, and I had a printed copy of my visa when I reached the airport. So a guy picked me up from the airport, and then I went to the hotel. It wasn't too expensive in Hargeisa because I didn't need personal security and all that stuff. But if you want to go out of Hargeisa in Somaliland, that is when you need a personal security unit. For that, you have to apply in the police station, and it's not very expensive in Somaliland because it's just 1 or 2 police guards with you. No need of a bulletproof car and a tour guide, all those stuff. So for Somalia, I paid actually.
What was the total cost?
Yeah, I'll share that. So my tour was around $1,100 for 2 nights, 3 days, which is kind of expensive, but it includes all the meals, my hotel, my security, guards, everything.
They give gunmen, right?
Yeah, 2 gunmen with AK-47s.
Okay.
So $1,100 for 3 days in Somalia, and in Hargeisa, I was just paying for my hotel, which was like $50 a night. It was the best hotel there, and they offered me a discount and gave me their best room because when I was in Somalia, I met some popular YouTubers and some people interviewed me. So I got really popular in Somalia and in Somaliland. So when I was at the airport, everyone knew me, like even the immigration officers and everyone, when I was going to Somaliland from Somalia.
And while coming back, you got a great respect again.
Yeah.
He was famous.
Yeah, so everyone knew me by that time. So it was kind of easier for me. The hotel gave me a discount in Somaliland. So in Somaliland, I was paying $50 a day for the hotel and maybe $20-30 for food and for all those things every day. So it's not too much, like if you compare it to Mogadishu.
Yes.
Although it's a lot, $50 per night for a hotel for a traveler like me who doesn't really stay at luxurious places, it's still kind of a lot. But I didn't want to like put my life at a lot of risk because I had a lot of gadgets as well. So I wanted to stay at a decent place this time. So that is why I was paying like 80.
That's why
Yeah.
this is one of the good point I can say you. All the travelers, see, the person who travels for us like us, we go for low budget things. But
Yeah.
when we go for some of the dangerous places, you need to
Yeah.
go with the
Yeah.
you should spend money.
Yeah.
Because safety comes first.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, go ahead.
So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. $1,100 for Somalia, $80-90 a day for Somaliland, and the flight tickets were like I went from Dubai to Mogadishu, it was $500 one way, and from Mogadishu to Hargeisa, $170. From Hargeisa to Dubai, return $470.
$470.
Yeah.
Okay. So it was a good information. And one more thing, can you share me whether you have faced any problems or any kind of things which is wow over there in Mogadishu
in
or in
Mogadishu?
Somalia? Yeah.
To be honest, usually I face a lot of problems even if I travel to like normal countries.
Because you have already traveled more than 19 countries. So
Yeah. But this time, I don't think I faced any big issues. Not at all. Like in Mogadishu, never, because I had a guide who was taking care of me. Not just one guide, like the whole Visit Mogadishu company, like their whole team, there were like 3-4 members. They were all after me all the time. 1-2 more popular YouTubers and 2 security guards, car driver. They were all after me and with me. So I never faced any issues. If I had some problems, they fixed it for me right away. And in Hargeisa is safe if you compare it to Mogadishu. The last attack that happened in Hargeisa was back in 2008, I think. And for Mogadishu, it's very frequent, like almost every 2 months or something like that. So in Hargeisa, I didn't have any problems. I think there were some problems like I could not book my ticket from Hargeisa to Dubai because the airline said that you don't have a visa for Dubai, we cannot issue a ticket. Although I can get a visa on arrival in Dubai. That's what I did last time and every time because I have a US visa, but the airline didn't agree. They said we cannot issue, and all these things like just small airline issues.
Yeah, because US, if you have a US visa, right?
Yeah.
Definitely you will get.
I
in
told
Dubai.
them, I showed them my stamp as well, the online rules as well, all the policies. They said no, we cannot do it.
Okay.
So it was kind of weird, but that's usual. That can happen anywhere in any country. Yeah.
Then one more thing, thank you for sharing your experience. And one more thing, he will share all the contacts of Somalia so that it will help for future travelers. And if you are, if you don't know this person, Passenger Paramvir, he have a YouTube channel and Instagram page as well. And I will share in my description below column. And even some of the adventurous traveler of episodes of Mr. Paramvir, I will share the link as well. He will give to me. I share the link as well.
Yeah,
and don't forget to go and check his YouTube channel because he's one of the first YouTuber in India who have traveled taking a risk. I can say. I think nobody has tried. I guess. Nobody has tried. So one of my dream to go Somalia and explore and do all the adventures because as you know my channel is related to travel and adventure. So and we have future collab as well. And very soon within 2 months we'll be coming live with our new website called Travel and Adventures Vlog, and it will be a game changer for all the travelers in India. So you can log in and register as well. So we had already had a talk with Mr. Paramvir and he was very interesting about my upcoming website. It will be the game changer and for all future travelers, so that it will be like a one roof, so that you can merge and not only travelers and even all the like whoever from all over country, they can log in over there and get not only whenever you travel to different countries like Mr. Paramvir, he has traveled more than 19 countries. So you can share all the contacts in my website, and whenever the persons go over there, he will get discount, and even you can be in the profit because nowadays for example, now he came to Dubai, but if you would have contacted before, if my website is live, he can register over there, and in all the hotels, stay, food, he will get lots of discounts because we are YouTubers. So that's my plan. And even Mr. Paramvir is with me, and his support is always with me because his knowledge is great, because he's traveled more than 19 countries. Because you need to share the knowledge so that in upcoming people will get to know. So thank you for Mr. Paramvir to coming.
Thank you, Viket, for this small interview. Yeah.
And
thanks a lot.
It's my pleasure. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell button. And if you are a follower of Mr. Paramvir, any message to your definitely there will be your unlike 80,000 subscribers now will see these videos. Then any message to your viewers?
Yeah, thank you so much everyone for all the love and support that you've shown me over the past 1 or 2 years. I would have never thought of going to Somalia if this much of audience wasn't seeing me. Like if I didn't have a YouTube channel or like all of you weren't seeing me, I don't think I would have gone there, because this thing really motivated me that my viewers, they want to see adventure. They want me to be at risky places. They want me to be at places where people have a different thinking of. So that is what kept on motivating me, and you guys were probably the biggest reason why I went there. Also, it's not like I didn't enjoy. I don't like going to places like this. I do, but you guys played a big role in that. Thank you so much for all the love and support.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Signing
Thank you.
off, Vikit and Mr. Paramvir from Dubai.
Goodbye.